Before we dive into Agentic AI, let's take a step back because Agentic AI is not just another trend. It is the next chapter in a story that has been unfolding for over half a century. From mainframes to the cloud to software that now takes action on its own. In this episode, we will trace the evolution of software through key breakthroughs, real companies, and pivotal events to see how we got here and why the next leap, autonomous software agents, was always inevitable. I am Akhil from Monetizely. Let's go back to where it all began. In the 1960s, computing was centralized. IBM dominated the scene with mainframes. These systems were massive, expensive, and accessed via time-sharing terminals. You did not own software. You leased hardware and your program ran during your assigned window. By the late 70s, the microcomputer changed everything. And in the 1980s and early 90s, we entered the PC era. Now, businesses had software like Microsoft Word, Excel, and Lotus 123 installed on local machines. But software still came in a box. You paid upfront to install from floppy disks or CD-ROMs, and updates maybe once a year if you were lucky. Then came a company called Salesforce. In 1999, they launched the first major SaaS product. Software you accessed through a browser. No install, no CDs, just a monthly fee and a login. It was a radical shift. And they didn't just build a product, they coined a movement. No software. By 2006, Amazon Web Services launched S3 and EC2. And suddenly, anyone could rent compute power over the internet. Startups no longer needed servers. They could build directly in the cloud. By 2014, the SaaS model was so dominant that SAP paid $8.3 billion to acquire Concur, a travel expense management SaaS. That was, at that time, the largest SaaS acquisition in history. SaaS gave us scale, global access, automatic updates, subscription pricing. It democratized software delivery and made it possible to sell to millions of users, not just IT departments. But it still relied on one thing: humans. Humans to click, humans to approve, humans to trigger. The software got better, but the process still manual. So what came next? Enter robotic process automation. In 2001, Blue Prism coined the term. Their idea: let bots automate repetitive screen-based tasks. By 2010s, companies like UiPath and Automation Anywhere exploded in popularity. They offered bots that could click through interfaces, move data, log into systems just like a human. In 2018, UiPath raised over $500 million. They went public in 2021 with a valuation north of 35 billion. But RPA had a ceiling. It was fast but fragile. Change one UI element, the bot failed. Feed it unstructured data, it got confused. Ask it to decide something, it simply could not. RPA could do but not think. We were automating labor but not judgment. Then came November 2022. ChatGPT launched. And suddenly, AI could understand and generate human language at scale with fluency and context. It reached 100 million users faster than any other product in history. Developers integrated it into every imaginable workflow. It was truly a paradigm shift. But here's the catch. Even ChatGPT, as powerful as it is still reactive. You give it a prompt, it gives you a response. It is impressive, but it still waits for you. And that brings us to the present. Today, we are entering the agentic era, where software doesn't just respond, it acts. It perceives a situation, it reasons through options, it executes steps across tools, and it learns from the result. Let me give you a real world analogy. Generative AI is like a brilliant assistant who drafts an email when you ask. Agentic AI, that's the assistant who notices a meeting conflict, checks everyone else's calendar, suggests 3 new times, sends the email, tracks responses, and then updates the invite without ever even bothering you. That's not assistive, that's autonomous. And it's not just startups doing this. In September 2024, Salesforce launched Agentforce, a platform where enterprise customers can deploy AI agents inside their CRM and workflow tools. In October, it went live for thousands of companies. Microsoft rolled out agentic functionality across Teams, Outlooks, and Dynamics, integrating AI agents into scheduling, follow-ups, and task management. Google launched Gemini 2.0, explicitly calling it built for the agentic era. And on the startup side, Harvey AI is building legal agents used by top law firms. Unseen provides AI agents for real estate development. Reka, Adept, Langroid, all focused on agents, not just models. So what makes this evolution different? Because we have obviously seen hype cycles before, but agentic AI is not just another UI change. It's a work model change. SaaS made software scalable. RPA made work faster. Generative AI made content smarter. But Agentic AI, it makes software accountable. It takes ownership of outcomes within boundaries you define. And that changes everything: how we build, how we buy, how we measure value, and how we manage risk. So to recap, software has evolved across 6 major stages: mainframes, centralized power; PCs, local control; SaaS, global scale; RPA, task automation; generative AI, content creation; and then agentic AI, autonomous action. And then here's the big idea: each stage reduced the need for direct human effort and increased the impact of software. Agentic AI is simply the next logical step and the most powerful one yet. In our next episode, we will explore the agents that already exist today, from billion-dollar legal platforms to startup analysts that replace entire back office teams. You will see what's real, what's working, and what is coming really fast. I am Akhil. This is the Agentic AI series, and we are just getting started.